Back is a duck tradition spanning the history of our university. It encapsulates our spirit and love for each other, and it moves the next generation forward with the tools and confidence to take on the world. It's selfless. It's courageous. It's what ducks do. From cleaning up campus to mentoring students and everything in between, including donor support that drives ingenuity and innovation. As a public research university, Ducks believe in the transformational power of research to make our lives better. Ducks invest in advancing discoveries that work on society's greatest challenges. They create new technologies that save lives. Investments in research helps everyone fulfill their potential and helps make our campus, our community, and our world a better place. Ducks dream big, think big, and make a difference every single day.
I think what makes Scott and Linda so different and so special is a true, genuine generosity of spirit. And you see it in everything that they do. Their kindness, their care, their insight, their wisdom.
They're authentic. I mean, they're very real. They're deeply committed, and they're just real people who want to get things done for our community for the betterment.
Well, I think deep down they care. They have a purpose to make this community better.
They just have big hearts. And not only do they have large hearts, they're just good people.
When it comes to making a difference in the community, it would be difficult to find anyone who does more than Linda and Scott Andrews. Scott came to the University of Oregon as a first-generation college student studying business. Linda studies psychology at UO, and they both earned their degrees in 1974. Scott went on to a career as president of Melvin Mark Properties, one of the leading commercial real estate companies in Oregon founded by Linda's grandfather. It is truly a family business where the Andrews sons, Peter and Paul, have worked as well.
Family is at the center of all they do. They have an amazing family. Their kids are also involved with us at LifeWork Northwest and the broader community. And I'm sure their grandkids will be too, because that's just the kind of family they are. The love and support they give each other, it's inspiring.
I've been so lucky to get to know the whole Andrews Mark family and to see them as a unit that really believes in family, and they believe in community service in a way that is extraordinary. When they commit to something, they're all in and they make it happen, and it's all of them together.
They are really impactful, quiet leaders in our city. They do things beyond what anyone actually ever sees, and they are always committed and deeply supportive of all the issues and the opportunities that we have here at the museum.
Scott and Linda are very involved in their community in Portland, working with organizations like the Portland Development Commission, the Portland Business Alliance, LifeWorks Northwest, and the Portland Art Museum.
Let me tell you something about Scott. When I was at the Portland Business Alliance, Scott was my secret weapon. If there was something really complicated that needed to get sorted out, I'd always call Scott. And what I figured out pretty quickly is that a lot of his power came because when you got Scott, you also got Linda. And the two of them together were phenomenal leaders and engaged in all different aspects of our community, and they've made such a tremendous difference for Portland, for Oregon, and for all of us.
They lead in a way that others want to follow. And I think that's what's so impactful in our community. If you look around the Portland Art Museum, University of Oregon, I mean, they've made an impact beyond measure to the broader community because they care about everybody in the community, and I mean everybody.
I think their values in education and access and equity is very strong. So a lot of their work is really based in making sure that the opportunities that they've been afforded in this city and in this community and state is there for others. And so it's really about opening up the great institutions of our state, including the Art Museum and the University of Oregon, and more people can access education and provide opportunity. And that's really at the heart of what I know Scott and Linda believe in.
One of the things that makes Scott and Linda so special is how generous they are. And that generosity feels like it comes with no strings attached. They are generous of spirit, they are generous of time. I appreciate how much they really care about each of us that they engage with. They clearly care so much about their family. Their joy about their family shines through when they're talking about their grandkids and their kids and their parents. And so I think that generosity is infectious, and it encourages other people not only to give of their time and of themselves, but of their resources as well.
And now I don't profess to know everybody in this city, but I am very fortunate that through my lifetime here, I get a chance to meet lots of people. And I know a lot of people that are in the industry that Scott is in. And I have never, ever heard one bad word about him. I really have not. And I'm telling you, if you're not good, people will let other people know. But I have never heard that. I have never heard anything bad about Scott or the Marks. They're just people that really are dedicated to this city and dedicated to making it what it is, and also dedicated to making it better.
I think it's amazing when a leader comes into a situation and makes an impact. I think sometimes we underestimate what leadership can do. And Scott was one of those people who joined the board in this non-assuming, quiet manner. And then he began, I kind of think of it as his magic, which is connecting people, always respecting, honoring people, listening well, bringing everybody to the table, and most of all, he's unflappable.
He took us from what was a fledgling organization that virtually had no assets, and by the time my tenure was done, we had over $2 million in assets, and that was due to Scott's leadership and his strategic plan, and just a terrific guy to work for. He was a little stingy on the compliments working for him. However, Linda was probably more robust, and probably overly robust in the compliments. And at a time when I really needed confidence, Linda was there for me to assure me that I was doing a good job, that I was appreciated. And she had that soft nature about herself that you really wanted to warm up to Linda, because I really do believe that was Scott's better half.
Scott and Linda have made a transformative difference at the University of Oregon through their philanthropy and leadership. They are generous donors to the Lundquist College of Business, the Duck Athletic Fund, and the College of Arts and Sciences, most recently investing in the new Tykeson Hall.
Tykeson Hall is a vision that we had for our college to really make sure that liberal arts students were getting career and academic advising, and for them to invest in that vision and support a classroom in Tykeson Hall, and then to do it in honor of a past president and his wife, Richard and Jan LaRiviere, two of my most favorite people as well. So what an incredible gift, and what show of support for our vision in the college.
Scott has served on the UO Foundation Board of Trustees, the College of Arts and Sciences Board of Advisors, and the Lundquist College of Business Board. Linda serves as a member of the College of Arts and Sciences Board of Advisors.
Scott and Linda have just been such tremendous supporters, not just of the business school, but of the entire university. And I've been so grateful, especially to Scott. He's serving out on our Board of Advisors, and I so much appreciate his wise counsel and giving us insight into the business community that he's part of, and also on what we could improve. And I've always appreciated, I think one of the things I'd appreciate about them is both of them have leaned in when they easily could have leaned out. And that's a special quality that I am so just grateful for.
I'd like to say thank you. to Scott and Linda. Thank you for showing up for our city at important times. Thank you for showing up for me and my family at critical times in our lives. And thank you for modeling what it means to be a great team, great parents, great grandparents. We really love you, and we are excited for you about this honor. It's very fitting.
Well deserved, and I can't think of a better two individuals to receive this great honor from the University of Oregon.
I can tell you that our community is far better because of the work that they've done and the compassion they've shown toward others, including me. And I am forever grateful to both of them.
Tonight, we celebrate Scott and Linda Andrews and the incredible difference they have made.
Good evening. I'm Mike Schell, and I'm president of the University of Oregon. It's a real honor for me tonight to be able to acknowledge Scott and Linda Andrews and award them with the Pioneer Award. The Pioneer Award is designed to embody leadership, and Scott and Linda embody that leadership. They've been leaders in supporting so many parts of our university, whether it's Tyson Hall, whether it's the College of Arts and Sciences, whether it is the Lundquist College of Business. They've been supportive in so many parts of the university. In addition, Scott and Linda have played leadership roles in our governance bodies, including our Portland Council and the University of Oregon Foundation. We are tremendously grateful for the leadership that they've shown both within our university as well as the entire state of Oregon. And we're very, very grateful for their friendship and for their devotion to the University of Oregon.
Well, first, Linda and I want to thank you for joining us this evening. We really appreciate it and know that the University of Oregon does as well. U of O has been a large part of our lives for the last 50 years. I was accepted into the architectural program in the fall of 1970. Much to my delight, Linda transferred and became a Duck the next year. As the first of my family to go to a university, and knowing the sacrifices my parents made to get there, I knew I had to buckle down and get the most I could out of my time in Eugene. The education, experiences, and relationships we have from all our time working for and with the university have been invaluable. We stayed in Eugene and helped organize the first formal freshman orientation between our junior and senior year. Since then, we've enjoyed our time on several advisory boards, and I especially loved my 6 years on the foundation. The relationships we formed through our Duck Connection have been tremendous. We regularly see many of our classmates. We consider many of our fellow board members, university leadership and staff, past and current president, to be good friends. We are honored by this award and thank all of you for what you do for this wonderful university.
Thank you.
Ducks love breaking records, and here in Tracktown, USA, it seems we break a record at every meet. And there are more records to be broken at Hayward Field, a facility that was made possible because of the support of Ducks. We also break records in the classroom in areas such as green chemistry, sustainable design, and education. We'd like to think we also break records in dreams and aspirations. But we couldn't make any of our dreams come true without the support of ducks like you.
Makes Ken and Kenda such special people in my mind is the personal connections that they make. They so sincerely care, and it's evident in every choice that they make.
Ken and Kenda are some of the kindest human beings that I've had the honor to know in my lifetime.
They both stay in touch with all their old acquaintances, especially the real old ones like me. And they just have an interest in humanity, I think. They really care about the people they've come in contact with in their lives.
The University of Oregon would not be the place it is today without Kenda and Ken Singer. Ken earned his degree from MIT and Columbia. Kenda studied biology at the University of Oregon, graduating in 1974 before furthering her studies at Duke University. They both went on to careers in the medical field. Kenda was a physician's assistant, and Ken worked as an orthopedic surgeon. Both have strong connections to Duck athletics as well.
Well, obviously Ken was our team orthopedic physician for years and years and years. My whole time there, 18 years, he was involved in our football program. And at Kendall Hills, Kenda's father was our team doctor. So I got to know her as well, and then they got married.
Ken has been involved with many local boards and in medical education on the national level. The Singers are very active with their private foundation, which grants college scholarships to local students.
They set the example of what we should all do in terms of giving back to our community.
They talk to us and say, where's the department going? What does it need? They talk to us about how can we help? You know, he and Kenda volunteered to help us out with advising earlier this term, and I thought, wow, this is just fantastic that somebody as knowledgeable and experienced as the two of them would be, willing to volunteer their time in the way they do.
They don't really want attention or notice for the things that they do. It's more like having a really good set of extra friends that live nearby that I can always count on. And they always seem to know when to reach out and be supportive. And I think it's just that personal aspect of what they do that isn't about anything other than just really caring for others.
They're just wonderful people. They care deeply. They care deeply about the community of Eugene. They care deeply about the medical community here in town. They care deeply about the students and the University of Oregon. So it all comes from their heart, and that's where it starts and ends, I think.
Ken and Kenda have also done so much for the University of Oregon. They have given generously to the campus libraries, the Oregon Humanities Center, athletics, Judaic Studies, the Knight campus, and more, including endowing chairs in the Science Library and Human Physiology. In addition, Ken serves on the UO Foundation Board of Trustees.
For me, it's hard to keep track of all the ways in which our department has benefited from the Singers. We have some donors that contribute gifts that allow us to do things that we couldn't otherwise do. But the Singers, the amazing thing about them is they give the gift of time. They've been so engaged in our program on a personal level. Ken has been coming to our bi-weekly seminar series the entire time I've been here. And I always know he's asking a question because it comes from the back row, and it is just the most artful question that really kind of opens up the discussion for others.
The support and the generosity that the Singers provide to us really allows us to do what we love, what we've been trained to do, what we're professionals at, and that's to create a better student experience and a better community here on campus.
I like to tell everyone what my title is because I like to be associated with them. So when I get to say I'm Ken and Kenda Singer Science Librarian, I hope that people think that I'm that much cooler because I'm associated with them. So they're just such smart, wonderful, warm people, and
I already said smart, but they're really so smart. And I got to hear Kenda's story about how she became a PA, and it was so inspiring as a woman in STEM to hear her story. And I've told countless people how inspiring she is, her story is, and also, Ken is just so wonderful to be around and full of good advice and so thoughtful and wonderful to talk to.
It's just an honor, it's to me, to have my name associated with theirs, because I know where their heart lies, I know where their minds lie, and it's just a wonderful place to be. As much as I'm honored to be the endowed professor named for them, it's even more of an honor to be their friend and to maintain that relationship and friendship that we've had and developed over the years. That means more to me than anything.
Ken and Kenda are distinguished and unique for the breadth, the vision, and the generosity that they show to support not only important scientific work that gets done on the campus, but also cultural work on the campus, arts and humanities work on the campus, and in the community at large. And above all, they are just delightful, generous, kind, compelling, wonderful people.
They also established a new world-class human physiology lab in Hayward Field.
Their altruism and generosity is historical, I think, from a lot of perspectives. They've supported the department, not just the athletic training program, but of course, proceeds for Hayward Field and just continuing our research from that standpoint. And so endowed positions, but with professor positions. So it's a pretty remarkable collaboration that's come from their incredible generosity.
Ken and Kenda Singer, just from the deepest depths of my heart, thank you for everything that you do for human physiology. We are so blessed to have you as part of our family. Thank you.
I just want to tell Ken and Kenda how wonderful it has been to have crossed their paths and to have been part of their trajectory. Has been such a wonderful part of being here at the University of Oregon. And I love what I do, and I love that they're part of it.
Hi, Ken and Kenda, it's me behind the mask. Jane and I are absolutely thrilled about your honor with the Pioneer Award. This honor really reaffirms that pioneers are selected for the impact of their lives and for their service to others. Your impressive work in healthcare, your wonderful careers, your dedicated service as volunteers, and very importantly, your many contributions to the arts, to the sciences, and to education are wonderful chapters, I think, in your amazing biography. But of all of your many contributions, the one that is most meaningful to me has been your college scholarship endowments created through the Singer Foundation. Your support of so many diverse and dedicated students is really a parable in paying ahead. So, congratulations from Jane and me, and we want you to know how touched we are by your grace, your humility, and your perseverance to make a difference. You are true pioneers.
We are so thankful that Ken and Kenda Singer are part of the Duck community.
Ken and Kenda Singer are among my most favorite people in the entire world. From the moment I arrived at the University of Oregon, they opened their hearts to me as well as their home, and they've done the same for our entire university. They have been incredibly generous, so many places in the university, whether it's the JACOB program, whether it is the Human Physiology Lab at Hayward Field, whether it's the Knight campus for accelerating scientific impact, or whether it is the College of Arts and Sciences. All parts of the university benefit from them and their wonderful support. And I have to say, every time I go to a women's basketball game, a big smile comes on my face when I look across the way and watch them cheer our Ducks. So Ken and Kenda, thank you for all you've done. Congratulations on the Pioneer Award.
We would like to thank President Schill and the Pioneer Awards Committee for this wonderful honor, and also Anne Greenfield and Liz Jacoby for getting us ready for prime time. Thank you so very much. The University of Oregon has been part of my life for as long as I can remember. track meets, football and basketball games, the U of O summer sports camp, watching the fireworks at Hayward Field. I've always been a Duck fan. But for college, I wanted to get away, and I began my college career at Stanford. For several reasons, I left after 3 years, and I returned to Eugene to finish up at the U of O. My education here was stellar, due in great part to my professors, Olga Brumas in poetry, Bernd Krasman in physics, and George Streisinger in biology. They were among the best in their fields, and I was so fortunate to benefit from their teaching here at Oregon.
Unlike Kenda, I didn't attend the University of Oregon, and I never thought that I would develop a close affection for university that I hadn't attended. But I have. My initial contact with the University of Oregon was with the athletic department, where I was always made to feel so welcome, and over the years become part of their family. And similarly with the Department of Human Physiology and its predecessors. We're both very grateful for the opportunities that we have been given by many departments at the university to participate. And so a special thanks goes to the many faculty members, the coaches, both head and assistant, the athletic trainers who really do all of the work taking care of the athletes, and the administrators who have all been so gracious to us over the years. And especially to the students and the student athletes. Our interactions with them have clearly enhanced our lives. Therefore, when we have decided to support the university financially, we attempted to support both the academic and the athletic components, and in particular, to encourage efforts for them to collaborate. And it's been very gratifying for us to see that happen. Our special interests are in student education, and therefore we're particularly honored to receive the Pioneer Award, which benefits the scholarship programs at the university. So again, our many, many thanks to President Schill, the Pioneer Committee, the people who have spoken on our behalf, and especially to the faculty and the students. Go Ducks.
Go Ducks.
In the face of a global pandemic, Ducks chose to take care of each other. We chose to do what's right, not what's easy. We quarantined. We worked, played, and lived remotely. We sacrificed our basic urge for human interaction by staying inside and social distancing. We chose to support our community by using our basketball arena for testing, and we used lab space to process those tests. We chose to do what's right, not what's easy, and we do it all over again in order to keep our students and our community safe. Because we are Ducks, and it's what Ducks do.